On April the 23rd, according to local sources, the Israeli Defense Forces IDF destroyed an artillery piece of the Syrian Arab Army SAA with a guided missile near the town of Al-Qawm in southern Syria. The IDF confirmed the reports and justified their move by saying that a mortar shell originating from Syria had fallen in the Israeli-held area. On the same day, the SAA repelled 3 separate attacks by Hayat Tahrir al-Sham militants in northwestern Aleppo and inside the Rastan pocket. The militants had increased their activity across Syria as the SAA operation against ISIS in southern Damascus entered its active phase. The ISIS pocket in the Yarmouk refugee camp area is slowly crumbling, but it's still a complicated battle for the SAA and its allies. The Syrian military has deployed a few pro-government Palestinian militias, including Liwa al-Quds, to operate more successfully in this mostly Palestinian-populated area. Recently, government troops have liberated the districts of al-Baradi and al-Baradat, as well as the Dar Bul Street. Warplanes of the Syrian Air Force and the SAA's artillery have just destroyed a major part of the ISIS defense there. According to local sources, the Syrian military is aiming to divide the pocket into 2 parts and to isolate the ISIS-held area. U.S. troops, who are about to start withdrawing, according to the Trump administration, are setting up a new military base in the area between Tel Baidar and Tel Tamr in northern Syria. The military base includes an airstrip of about 1.5 kilometers and, according to reports, will be able to house about 1,200 troops. On April 22nd, France's President Emmanuel Macron said that France is seeking to build a new Syria with U.S. help. Earlier, Macron claimed that he had convinced President Trump to keep troops in the war-torn country. The increasing military presence of the U.S.-led coalition in northern Syria is in line with U.S. soft power efforts aimed at strengthening its influence and countering Russian and Iranian efforts in the region. For example, the U.S. Department of State released a statement saying that no assistance is to be provided to the areas controlled by the Syrian government. Thus, Washington will oppose any reconstruction efforts in the liberated government-held part of Syria, and will use this issue as a tool of political influence on the situation. At the same time, the U.S. also seeks to renew the so-called Geneva format of Syria talks, which has achieved nothing to settle the conflict since it was launched. This effort is aimed at countering the Astana format, launched by Turkey, Iran, and Syria. Summing up, the US-led coalition is expanding its military infrastructure in Syria and is preparing for a new round of the diplomatic military conflict over the country. Washington is also weighing the option of keeping the Harry S. Truman Carrier Strike Group in the Mediterranean Sea for a long time. It's another clear political move aimed at consolidating allies and projecting power in the region, if indeed the US military is not preparing for further strikes against the Syrian government.
Les États-Unis envisagent la possibilité de laisser le porte-avions Harry Truman dans la mer Méditerranée au fond de l'opposition à la Russie et à la Chine. Ceci, bien sûr, est l'intensification de la pression militaire et politique sur la Russie et la Syrie. Ces intentions sont estimées par Anna News comme une tendance extrêmement dangereuse. La présence d'un sous-marin et d'un porte-avions suffisamment puissant en Méditerranée permet aux États-Unis d'engager une équipe d'assaut assez forte contre la Syrie et à long terme contre la Russie aussi.
لك فوق شوف لك واحد توقع شوف هذا نضال ما تكفي الصاروخ لا جيبوا خلصنا
هلا بينزل بيرجع بيشلل. ايوه حياك الله.
Here is a new air defense missile just fired. God bless you. God bless you.
لك 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 والله نزلوه مثل توما هوك هذول ليه سلخوا
وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم.
وين نحن هلا وين؟
نحن هلا بجامع الامام علي، زليخه جامع الامام علي على يسار شارع دعبون. قمنا اليوم باقتحام جامع الامام علي بفضل الجيش العربي السوري والشباب هذول الابطال كلياتهم الحرس الجمهوري. الله اكبر عمي. الله اكبر.
نفديك يا بشار بالروح بالدم، نفديك يا بشار بالروح بالدم، نفديك يا بشار بالروح بالدم، نفديك يا بشار بالروح بالدم.
حسن وين حسن؟ هدي عادل. وين صار هيك وين الضرب؟ من هون من هون. شوف
النتائج عندك شو؟
قماصة مع الرشاشات مع الجيش.
كان صديق الشباب.
نحن خلقنا هون حتى نحمي هالأرض وهالتراب.